In today's video, we've got a lot of ground to cover, delving into the realms of AMC, GameStop, the broader stock market, and some additional noteworthy tidbits to conclude our discussion. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Daily Stock Update. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications by hitting the bell so you never miss any of our uploads and also enter our giveaway. But before that, alert, this is not a financial advice video. To kick things off, let's dive headfirst into the encouraging news emanating from the AMC camp. The astounding fact that AMC has managed to completely sell out of tickets for a movie merger is nothing short of mind-boggling. But the story doesn't end there. Shortly after unveiling this bundle, AMC unveiled its groundbreaking Screen Unseen program, which seems to be buoyed by the likes of Taylor Swift and the impending summer blockbusters. Although the title might seem somewhat dubious, the first thing that catches the eye is the resolute stance of CEO Adam Aron. If you take a closer look at the AMC news, you'll notice a tinge of positivity in the air, a rather intriguing development considering we're approaching the earnings season. You see, the media has a penchant for being right, and that's what makes this positive sentiment so remarkable. Adding another feather to its cap, AMC has secured a spot in the top 10 for the highest-grossing movies of 2023. This is a testament to the company's resilience, and it's only the tip of the iceberg. We're not even through Q3, and there's another quarter on the horizon, promising an influx of revenue streams larger than anything AMC has witnessed thus far. So, all things considered, it appears that AMC is not on the brink of collapse anytime soon. Now let's delve into some numbers and data before we shift our focus to the charts. The short interest stands at 6.68%, utilization rates at 39%, and the number of shares on loan has breached the 16 million mark, currently resting at 16.31 million. The cost to borrow averages around 1.56%, with the maximum rate reaching 6%. It's worth noting that there are 2.5 million shares available for borrowing on AMC. But what's even more interesting is the options chain, with a whopping 23,000 calls set to expire in the money compared to a mere 3,000 puts. Furthermore, there are 73,000 out-of-the-money calls compared to 40,000 puts. This imbalance suggests that more people are placing bullish bets on AMC in the coming weeks. We've been keeping a close eye on the week expiring on November 17th, a somewhat random date, but one that I've speculated will witness a market surge. We'll delve deeper into this prediction later in the video. It's also worth mentioning that short exempts have dwindled to their lowest levels, an occurrence that has been rare, especially since October 18th. Historically, these low short exempts have been followed by significant market moves. So there's a chance that we might see a report close to 300,000. This is further fueled by the current upward trend on the chart, although it's worth keeping an eye on their strategy as it's Friday and the gamma ramp is in full swing. As of now, AMC is trading at $9.56, representing a 3.68% increase for the day. While it may not constitute a breakout in my opinion, we have successfully maintained our position on top of the wedge and within the channel. The key to pushing AMC higher is an increase in trading volume. The current 12 million in daily volume may not suffice to propel it to new heights. However, there are signs of increasing volume, leading me to believe that the SPY is bottoming today. Over the next week and beyond, we may witness significant movements in the SPY. Stay tuned because I'll be sharing my trading strategy shortly. By the way, I'm still holding on to my AMC calls, and I have my sights set on 3 levels: 10.35, 10.75, and 13.25, all of which could be swiftly conquered. Now let's shift our attention to GameStop. The chart for GameStop has some notable developments. GameStop is poised to record a one-time profit of $6 million in Q3 2023, thanks to the sale of property and land in Europe as part of winding down certain operations in the region. While this may not be groundbreaking news, it does hint at the possibility of GameStop outperforming expectations in its upcoming earnings report. I'm seriously considering a play on GameStop when they release their earnings next time. Speaking of earnings, AMC is expected to perform well in the near future. Coupled with what I believe will be a bullish market, this could translate to a green earnings report for AMC. Nevertheless, I advise caution and will delve into the details shortly. But we're not done with GameStop just yet. GameStop is currently trading at $13.25, reflecting a 1.85% decline for the day. It has broken below a crucial support level that we have been holding. As I previously mentioned, it seems to be heading for a retest of the $13.05 level and potentially even lower. My projections suggest that GameStop could drop to $10.10, and in a worst-case scenario, it could go as low as $3.75. This latter figure corresponds to the substantial gap down that AMC experienced, leading to an 86% drop from its relative high wick. If you're unfamiliar with this scenario, I'm referring to a similar wick on AMC's chart during a similar time frame. GameStop retracing to $3.75 would also conveniently fill an ancient gap on its chart. The current data indicates that there are about 700,000 shares available for borrowing against GameStop, with a recent fee of 1.4%. However, the call-to-put ratio doesn't look favorable, with 900 calls set to expire in the money compared to 4,000 puts. This implies that there isn't significant downward pressure, but market makers are capitalizing on the premium associated with call options. If the stock takes a dip towards January 19th, this premium would flow into the pockets of market makers. So, if you're considering GameStop, exercise extreme caution. It's also important to note that short exempts for GameStop are at historically low levels, largely due to the limited trading volume. With little gamma pressure to the upside and a slight inclination toward the downside, market makers aren't compelled to make significant moves. But before we wrap things up, let's touch on a couple of additional developments. JP Morgan shares recently hit a new 3-month low, and this can be attributed to the news that CEO Jamie Dimon is poised to offload over $140 million worth of JP Morgan shares. This marks the first time in history that Dimon has chosen to sell the shares. With JP Morgan being one of the largest banks we monitor, this move has raised questions about the bank's stability, especially in light of the earlier comments we discussed at the start of this video, hinting at the possible collapse of banks. What's your take on this? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's shift our attention to the S&P 500, which closed at 41.21%, marking a near-perfect touch of the demand zone we had previously identified. The market appears to be holding this level for now. So, there you have it, a comprehensive overview of the latest in the world of AMC, GameStop, the broader stock market, and some intriguing additional news. Friends, that's all we have for you today. What is your opinion about today's video? Get involved and let us know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching,